Hello, everyone. Okay, so first note, bear with me. I'm new at this. This is my very first one of doing these. But I'm Leslie Fuller, and I am a passionate person about dementia care and really helping those who are living with dementia live the best life they can, and helping the families who are helping those living with dementia live the best life they can. And so this last week, of course, with COVID-19 and everything that's going on, realizing that number one, I'm like, what can I do to help? Going someplace and being hands-on isn't the right thing to do right now because we're trying to stay away. But I'm like, how can I really reach out and help people? So I was talking to my husband about this. And by the way, props to Star Nurseries in Las Vegas because they're the ones that planted the seed in my head. They've just said, hey, anybody who, if you're gardening while you're staying at home, come get a free tomato plant from us, right? So I just thought it was a small thing, but if every company, every entity, every person could say, instead of freaking out, number one, be smart, wash your hands, do everything we're supposed to do, but what else can we do to help the situation? So anyway, I told my husband about my thoughts. It's like, what can I do? And he said, you know what you could do? He said, you have knowledge and encouragement. And I'm also a super positive person, so I'm not going to get sucked into the fear. I want to help people, right? So he said, if you did like some sort of daily blog or support to people who are stuck at home, how do I support and help my loved ones who are living with dementia? Laura Sipple, thank you, Laura Sipple, because you were part of my inspiration last night. So anyway, but my goal is for at least the next 2 weeks is to be on here live every day, sharing something that I think could either support you, whether it be you're living in your home and you're trying to support somebody there who's living with dementia, or if maybe your loved one lives in a community and you can't go visit them, but you've always visited them and you're like, how can I reach out and help mom and dad now? What do I do? Just giving you some ideas. So my very first thought for my first one today is the use of this type of conferencing or of Skyping. We can't necessarily get our loved ones on the telephone. And sometimes if they're living in community, being on the phone, they may or may not quite understand who you are. But if they have the visual and they have the audible as well, that might give them some comfort. So what I suggest to you, if your loved one is living in a community, I want you to contact your program coordinator. Some people might call it an activities director, and ask them, say, hey, I need to get in touch with my mom. I still need to give her support every day. Let her know I'm here, I'm safe, I'm fine, I love her. What can you do for me when it comes to electronic communication? So I at least know I came from Brookdale. So working for Brookdale, we had a computer system in all of our communities called the InTouch, amazing system, and they can get Skype on there. So they have this nice big screen TV. You bring mom in, you get live, and she can sit and have a conversation just like we're having right now. Hey, Crystal and Denise. Hi, ladies. Push on them and say, I need to be able to give my mom support. So what can you do? So give them the ideas. If it is a Brookdale, they've got the InTouch. I know it's Never Too Late system in some companies. So find out if they have that. If not, say, do you have an iPad? I can, and help them say, I'll set up a Skype account. What can we do? I guarantee you, not only will it benefit your loved one, but if that staff doesn't know how to do it and you help them learn how to do it, guess what? You're going to be benefiting other people in the community. And in the long run, I guarantee you, they will use this technology and grow with it. So that's what I recommend for people who are living in community. That is one great way to do it. Also, another thing, write a letter. I'm sure you can drop off a letter. Your parents or those who are older, their generation lived for getting letters, right? A handwritten letter. What a beautiful thing to get and to be able to keep that correspondence going. Also, what you can do is you can just make a video of yourself. If you can't get them live, but you can just make a video of yourself, like maybe on YouTube, and ask, again, talk to your programs person or your activities person and ask them, say, here's the link, I emailed it to you, would you please show this video to my mom? Because I guarantee those who are used to having family come visit them, this is going to be hard. They're going to feel like they're missing something, and they may or may not know how to voice that they're missing you, but their daily routine obviously is being changed. So if you at least can make a video that says, hey mom, I just wanted to say hi to you today. I love you bunches. I'm hopefully going to be able to see you next week, or whatever. Keep it positive. Negative doesn't do us any good, doesn't do us good, doesn't do them any good. Even if you have a great family story that you know is one of their favorite moments, and it's a story, maybe it's a story they tell you every time you visit, that's even a better one, because that's a happy place for them to be. So maybe you get on the video and say, hey mom, one of my favorite stories you always have told me is, and then just go with it for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or so. And if they can watch that video, I guarantee you it's going to give them a little sense of you. It's going to give them something positive. I guarantee you it's going to help the staff. And I was an executive director in a community like that. And when we would go through the flu, or we would have to snowstorm and people couldn't visit, it's rough on the staff. You know, they have families. They're worried about what's going on, right? So anything that you can do for that staff too, to give them tools to make life better, they will appreciate. Actually, for the staff, that might be kind of a nice thing to do too. Just bring a goodie bag of something boxed, obviously, so you're not dealing with the germs. I wouldn't make homemade cookies and take them, but even if you were to pick up a box of chocolates or something like that, set it on the front step with a little love note to the staff and say, you guys are amazing. Wow, that made me teary. That means so much to them. It really does. Whoa, sorry, wasn't expecting that. But whatever you can do, those are some ways that I think will help fill you, and it will help fill them. So anyway, that was my first shot at this. I'm going to make it my goal to do this every day. If you have subjects that you would like covered, I'm just going to start throwing out subjects that I think would be helpful to you. But if you have questions or topics that you'd like me to talk about, I would love to do it. My background is I was an executive director in a community, a large dementia care community for, 2.5 years. And I've been a coach and an educator in such communities for the last 3.5 years, traveling all over the country, meeting lots of people. So this is what I do. It's what my passion is. So let me know what I can do for you. And who else came on? Sorry, I gotta look. Laura Newman. Hello, Laura and Terry. Love you all. Please share this. I'd love to touch people all across the country with this. We need positivity today, and that's going to be my job. So go inspire everybody. I love you all. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.